All right, we're running Xfinity Series open. Just need this as a little practice for Friday NIS. Different car, but this track in stock cars is a bit brutal to me. I have a hard time with my throttle control easing into it. It's way too easy on these tracks to just slam on the throttle, and I think a lot of the way that you have to save tires is to be easy on that control. So I'm not concerned about getting a good finish. I'm just mainly want to learn. We're starting in the back. I'm using this pretty much as a practice session just to get a better feel. So we will see where I end up. Hopefully it's entertaining, but not sitting here thinking I'm gonna finish top 5. Probably gonna lose iRating, and most likely will find myself in a wreck. But just trying to get some laps, and I really hate practicing, and I really don't want to race multiple races in the same car. So we've already got idiots that didn't qualify going 3 wide. If you want to race, fucking qualify. Just tried to shift to 5th, and we're off to a great start. Alright. So yeah, we'll see what aero's like in this. See what tire savings like. Like right there, I just got on the gas way too hard. And I've got to get that in my head not to do in the race situation. I think that is one of my issues here, because I end up just wearing the hell out of a right front. So we're just going to take it nice and easy. Hopefully the midfield will burn their stuff up, and I will learn a bit. But I'm not going to force any moves on these guys. 24 is up in the wall overdriving things. I'll give 22 room to get under him, and the 24 hooks him. 22 then just drives into a wall. What the hell is happening? Alright. Well, that was exciting. Getting past squirrely 20s. So, yeah, aero's not really a thing in this car, it seems like right now, but I'm also racing against a bit slower competition. And haven't really been up anyone's rear end. Plus, we don't have that stupid cup package with a massive spoiler. That's affecting a lot of the air off the back of the car, but we'll see how it goes. I think I'm kind of getting a rhythm in my head about how to come off the corner, how to manage the throttle through the middle. That's the key thing, is just getting the thought process, well, not even the thought process, just getting the muscle memory into my brain, and I just do this throttle control off the corner automatically. Yeah, not really feeling an aero push, but feel like it's difficult to close in. Well, he just overdrove the hell out of the corner, but I think what is going to happen is these guys are going to be able to drive like that for 15, 20 laps, and then it's all going to go to hell on them, and we'll be able to just turn under them. Or I will just be as slow and burn up my right front like I always do here. The guy is wearing his tires 1% just by the swerving down the straightaway. So, my God, the 11 car is all over the place trying to pass the 31. And the 31's got a lower SR and I rating, obviously. Well, now the 31's getting squirrely. And we got one going down on the apron. That's a interesting corner entry. We're gonna see some weird stuff back here. Please don't come off the wall. I couldn't turn down hard there to get farther away from him. It would have really screwed me up. It's like 13 is having some issues. Bit all over there, almost turned down into the guy there. I got on the gas too early. And the Red Bull car. Of course it's a Red Bull car. We haven't had a Red Bull car we could complain about for a while. He is entering on the apron at Homestead.
33.781.
And he is currently trying to pass an all-chrome. I saw the all-chrome scheme in practice. So we got a Red Bull and an all-chrome side by side. Nearly wrecked. They're 3 and 4 wide off the corner.
34.215.
All chrome goes into the wall. This is some interesting stuff here. This is top split of 2, I think 2 splits. All chrome comes down off the wall and almost takes out the 26, 25.
4.151.
Red Bull is up in the wall. All chrome is going to wreck us off this corner.
Outside. You're on the bottom, 3 wide.
I have no idea why that guy was on the brakes off the corner there, but
Outside is clear.
I needed to get away from that situation. I think 13 was just being cautious around the all chrome.
34.167.
All right, up into the top 20. Amazingly, with all this crap going on, we're on a long green run. I would kind of like this all to clear up a bit more before I get into it. That time got on the throttle a little hard. Red Bull's all over the place. A little too low, I think. Honestly, I have no idea where the line is in the corners here.
27, outside. Stay low, there is a car on the high side. Outside, clear.
That was interesting. I don't know if he was trying to pass me or what. On the throttle too hard there.
34.199.
I am just running an OSR set, no changes, because I have no idea what I'm doing with the car.
Car outside. Stay low. Clear outside if you want to.
Thank you to the 11 for opening the door there. That puts us up into 17th.
34.495.
I really feel like I'm driving at 30%, but
Outside.
you know what? If that works, then cool.
Keep low. Outside, clear.
I did practice pit stop. Nearly put it into the water barrels, so we'll see how that goes if we get to that point. We're still 40 laps away. Nearly to the top 15. We got swerving people all over the place up there. Next car on the list is a Red Bull. We survived all chrome. Can we survive Red Bull?
.49.
Oh boy. 26 is using the chicane version of Homestead. I feel I'm doing much better than I ever have here in a stock car. And so I think concentrating on not getting on the throttle too much on exit is paying off. But here's where we die. This guy has been mirror driving. He's going to turn down too much. Nope. He's going to get on it too hard though. Please don't lose it and wreck me. I'm going to get on it too hard just to try to get past him before we get wrecked.
34.666. Still there, hold your line. Clear outside.
15th place. Oh, Jesus.
34.598.
I'm going to just send it and try to get past this guy before the next straightaway. He's more dangerous in the straightaways than the corners. Alright, so lap 23, about to finish up here. We are in 14th, moving forward.
34.551.
Definitely have more tire available, I feel. Currently, I am 10 seconds off the lead. Oh, don't wreck, don't wreck, don't wreck, don't wreck, don't wreck, don't wreck, don't come up the track. Thank you.
4.582 outside.
I'm gonna dive it in here, get past the 17. That's gonna put us into 12th. A little loose there. Kind of hit the end of the easy passes, it looks like. I'm still 10.6 off the lead, 10.8, so that's growing. Leader is quicker, as expected. So it looks like my limit is going to be right around top 10. But I've learned a bit here, and maybe did not expect to see that. Maybe
34.717.
It'll pay off. And help me on Friday. We got 3.5 ahead to the next car. 10.8 off the leader still. Now, some people are pitting early. Definitely not anything I'm going to do. I kind of like that almost slider line, entering lower and then finding the banking on the exit. I'm going to try that a few. Got on it a little early there.
34.682.
So 90 lap race, halfway is going to be 45 laps. That would be the optimal time to pit. You can make it to lap 60, it looks like. I don't think this line's actually gaining me anything. 3.1 to the next car.
34.749.
I'll try just to do the low line and see where we are on the last lap. Actually, kind of hurts off the corner. I don't know what is happening with the relative you are seeing, but it is throwing out some completely different numbers than what I am seeing, and I just realized that. That is odd. It's fluctuating a lot more than it should be.
34.878.
Lost a bit of ground as I looked at that. Got lap cars ahead. This has been a great run, though. I did not expect this. 33 green laps. Got to the high side a little too early there. That's going to hurt my exit. Yeah. Better than last time, I guess. Down to 2.9, but that was also with them passing a lap car. And you're seeing 4.2. I don't know what's going on with that. That is weird.
34.864.
So behind us, we've got a lot of room, and I think we're better off going long and having an advantage after we pit, as everyone else will have pitted probably in the next 10 laps. Then we can't get trapped. We'll be losing some time initially, but I think we'll make it up and be able to get around people a little easier. But this lap car might ruin it all.
0.897. Outside. Clear outside.
All right, don't get taken out there. 2.6 away from the top 10. He's going into the pits. He went to the apron and then came back up. Luckily didn't get hit. You can pit on the front stretch. You don't have to use the access road. This is a nice change of pace from that Tour Mod race. I've had a very annoying day, so that's why the littlest stuff was annoying the hell out of me in that race. And, yeah, it's good to just get to racing and not have to fill time, although I overdrove the exit there, so need to back it down, not burn this stuff up. We got a ways to go. Now I did practice pitting on fresh tires. Could be a little different with what I've got on me right now, because starting to lose it a bit. Starting to have some issues. I think I might need to just run a higher entry, get this right front hotter, kind of help tighten it up a bit. I've done too well, I think, on preserving my right front. We're hauling right now. I feel like we are really catching these guys. Now we're gonna have some guys on fresh tires coming up. We got the guy behind us who pitted on lap 27. We got a lot of lap traffic ahead of us, I think, where all the leaders are on top of each other. Oh boy. Easy, easy, easy. 10.8 seconds still to the leaders, so Either that is broken, or I have just been running the same laps as the leader this whole time. That's not something you can see. I'm just switching to the F2 screen to look at it. Alright, so we're going to be lapping people and getting passed by fresh tires. Hopefully he goes to the bottom, because that's the smartest move to do. He does.
The car inside. Clear.
30 cars ahead of us. He's got new tires, but is looking still slower than us, and
Pit road is closed.
we are under caution, and people are wrecking under caution.
Letter 18.
Lap cars
You had the position when
in
the
that
yellow flag
wreck.
came out.
Probably someone trying to get to pit road, and they're still wrecking behind. That's good, I needed a
Pit road
drink.
is now open. Chapter 18. Car.
Alright, so please catch the field. The leader's already in the pits, probably.
Car 28 got the lucky dog. Let them pass on the outside.
And now I've got to let the
Car
9 car
by.
by.
The yellow flag came out.
Even though I'm pretty sure he was the one that was wrecked. Pass me, please. How he gets his spot back, I have no idea. Doesn't matter. He's damaged. Car behind us is damaged. Get 4 tires, fuel, and restart probably 10th.
Okay, punch it.
It's shaping up to be interesting, though. I really came on there at the end.
Line up, single file. Catch up.
And then who knows how many people got damage ahead of us from whatever happened. So tires, 54.76, so still burning up that right front. Didn't feel like it, but that is way more usage than I wanted. I think the left rear being more worn than the left front might have been causing the looseness, but we should be okay. May lose some spots to the people driving too hard, but we'll at least be
25 car.
closer to regaining those spots once it swaps over to us being quicker. Or I might drive a little harder now, since we know we're not going to get a 60 lap run. I'm happy though, we got 45 laps there. That's why I would never pit early in these races, just because I don't trust people. And we'll see what caused that, but I assume someone was slowing down to pit, drifted up the track, and got plowed.
1 minute 6.361.
Alright, P7. Hopefully everyone keeps it clean again and we just get to the end of this one. Wheel was feeling a bit dead. Wanted to make sure I had force feedback.
Get ready, going green. Post car is off, time to do your job. Green, 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 you're in the top 10.
Okay.
1 minute.
We're all clear.
3:04.
Find us a nice little spot. They're going 3 wide behind and slowing each other down. I think maybe my corner entry, as I'm letting the banking and engine do more braking than actual braking, that might be where I'm getting some of my tire wear. But as loose as I was at the end of that, I'm not sure I want even tire wear. And the wrecking. It's on the apron right now, so hopefully no caution. Watch the leaders line. I'm going a little lower than everyone else, crossing that seam. And they're drifting up more naturally on exit. That's where I struggle here, is that high exit line. Once the tires got worn, I was doing better with it, but fresh tires, I just struggle a bit on that. So I need to just go into saving mode and you know, how I ran last time, we were just as quick as the leader at the end.
33.454.
We'll start pushing it a little earlier. I don't want to lose too much time, but yeah, now I got top 5 on my mind. Which, we're supposed to finish 5th, so it's not going to be a massive accomplishment to do so, but with my lack of experience in this car, I will be happy with it. Give me a little confidence going into the NIS race, even though that's going to be a whole different beast. I just ended up down there. I was looking at my second monitor on corner entry. Not the smartest thing to do.
33.396.
So that half wreck really separated the field, but I think there was already a bit of separation that was going to happen no matter what. Not really trying to pass this guy. Aero is definitely non-existent on this car.
8.
I'm feeling no difference being behind him. Probably going to have to let the 12 go because I don't want to go much faster than this right now. I mean, we're still 30 laps, 33 to go. And I've already driven it much harder than I did at the start, so... we'll see what the 12 does here.
33.673.
I'm just going to go up high.
Inside. Still there, inside. Clear inside.
Alright, long ways to go.
34.087.
How many cars do we even have on the lead lap right now? 16. There's only 8 people behind us. Not really multi-groove racing here. You used to be able to get up to the top, use that even earlier on. Not early in the race, but early on in a stint mid-race. It was just based off of where people were running. There was extra heat in the track, so the more people ran it, the slower it got. And so that opened up other lanes to be the same speed as the slowed down lane. And then they changed how heat was retained underneath the surface of the track and updated something in the tire, and one of those two things completely broke everything, and we've been racing in a single file line ever since. But that's kind of how iRacing goes. Get one good thing out of them, and then they find a way to break it after a while, and then it takes a while to come back. Which is unfortunate. I wish it was just constantly getting better, but You know what? I mean, they know what they're doing. They've got the big picture. We don't see that. So you just gotta trust them. Plus, I just renewed for 2 more years, so I'm good until December 2023, and there is nothing else out there. One, there's nothing else out there for oval racing. Definitely nothing out there for dirt. And there's absolutely nothing pickup racing wise, like getting into a race whenever you want and having this happen where we have 1 caution in 66 laps. You know, the other things like R Factor and ACC and Project Cars, I'm sure people have fun in their leagues, but you can't do what I do. And then sadly, F1 has just gotten worse with their games over the last 2 years, which I was very excited because they were, you know, bringing a big new updated game 2 years ago, and then it didn't pan out. Like, the graphics are just so out of date, and it's fine on picture mode, but in car, that game looks terrible. And a lot of people say iRacing looks out of date, but the F1 game everything looks cartoonish, I think. Like, to me, iRacing looks realistic. Now, yeah, the color tints and stuff like that could be better. Outside track graphics could be better. Infield track graphics could be better, but the wall, the track, the cars, those all look great. And it's only going to get better. I mean, they will constantly update. You know, I see a lot of people going, well, why don't they change the engine or do this or that? And they're constantly doing that to make all these newer things work. Like, everyone thinks that, oh, this is NASCAR 2003, but you can't get all of this out of what the engine was back then. They've rewritten nearly everything, if not everything, over the past 12, 14 years since they regained access to the rights to that. And the game has just, you know, graphically gotten better and better. Yeah, it's missing some of the flashy stuff, but they can't take themselves out of their user base. And a lot of users on this service have some very low-end computers. And you can't add all the flashy stuff and keep it to where people can run really old equipment that probably wouldn't be supported by any other game that's currently out there that's new. So they've got to be careful about that, because the fast guys, the top 5%, they actually pay less to iRacing because they're earning iRacing credits, and, you know, they've purchased everything already. It's the bottom of the pile that pays iRacing's bills. So you can't price them out, or we don't have iRacing. At least that's my thoughts from looking on the outside. I don't know their financials. Luckily, John Henry backed them so they could develop and have 10 years to get to this point and, you know, not be required to make a profit like most games end up having to do within a year. That's why you're never going to see anyone compete with iRacing on a major level. Because, first, on the oval side of things, iRacing is connected hardcore with the oval community. The drivers, the teams, the tracks, NASCAR. Even though NASCAR heats out there, it's not, you know, that's just a deal NASCAR signs and allows someone to make console games. PC-wise, you're never going to get anyone coming in and knocking iRacing off of NASCAR's good standings. And no one's got the financial ability. You don't get billionaires backing games very often. And John Henry, I think, saved sim racing. I mean, we had nothing. We had mods. We had R Factor and a bunch of community mods that you had mismatches and just annoying configurations to get going. And he gave the money, said, here, make it work, and don't worry about making money, but get to the point where you are. And $20 million from him got us to here, and now iRacing is, when people refer to a video game about racing, they call it iRacing, even if it's not iRacing. Like, it's now just one of those terms, like Band-Aid. And that's why I think it's going to be around for who knows how long. I don't see him going anywhere. Now, what happens when Dave Kamer retires? Who knows? But I'm sure they are getting other people up to speed and looking to the future to fill that position. It's not like he's the only guy that can do math and make a tire. So, I don't know. I feel that iRacing is going to be around the rest of my life. That's why I invest a bunch of time into it and money into it. Okay, why are you trying to pass me back?
Still there at the bottom.
I don't know what I mean, he has every right to try, but I thought I made it pretty clear that I was quicker. I thought he was letting me go, but I guess we're gonna lose a couple of tenths there for no reason, and now we'll pull away from him. But yeah, I feel that everything I do money-wise, buying cars and tracks, is essentially an investment into iRacing, because I then have access to that for however long they're going to be alive. And it's not that I'm a fanboy, but there's been giant killers that come around every 2 years, and oh, this is the end of iRacing, and it never happens. And it's always only the roadside. You never see anything coming for the oval side, and nothing's ever going to be able to encompass as many different forms of racing as iRacing does. So that's why I have a lot of faith in it. And there's new people being born every day, and in 14 years, 12 years, 13 years, however long. Oh, you idiots. Don't cause a caution. Those kids are going to join, and there's always going to be a new user base, and people like me I feel I've got at least 20 years left of sim racing in me. But you know, you never know how life's gonna work out. But I feel I could race at least until I was 55. Once my motor skills start to fade, who knows if I will enjoy it as much, because I'm competitive, but I don't really plan on going anywhere or changing, you know, what I do. But life is weird. You can't ever plan for it. So as long as I got the money to do it, and this channel is definitely helping fuel my iRacing budget, I'll keep doing it and have fun and entertain people, I guess.
34.854. Inside. Still there. Clear.
I'd really like to get a top 5 though, but I don't think I can get close to these two. They're even battling side by side, and I'm struggling to catch up there. But a P7 is fine.
34.993.
And a P7 starting near last, and only one caution. And I believe, yep, 0x at the moment. Very happy with that. Right front's gone, way worse. And I'm overdriving corner exit now, but
34.9765. 5 to go.
that's fine. Corner entry, there's no turn. So, used it up, and that's why I wanted to practice, and I still have not gained any ability. At least on that first run when I was really not trying. Did a little better, but here at the end, not happy with this last run, because essentially I let one guy go and then I passed him. All the rest of the people in front of me, looks like I am not going to be catching them. Just because of how long this race is, I'm not going to do a Rex thing at the end of it. We'll just go straight to the results and get this video done. I know people look forward to that, but really it's just going to be a bunch of wall hits since there hasn't been a ton of contact wrecks. I mean, there might be a few hits and whatever happened to the guy that we were racing with the lap car, but it's not going to be worth it to go through all of the wall hits just to get to those. 6R's having a little loose off thing, but he's still digging away. A little too low, a little too early on the throttle.
35.022.
That was a bit boring. I'd much rather be on a short track. But switching it up, doing something different. Trying to get my skills back, if I ever had any, on the NASCAR side. But there you go, Xfinity race. 90 laps, 1 caution, P7. Let's go take a look at the results once everyone finishes.
Great job. You did really well.
Let's see what these tires were. Way worse, 49%. Just overdrove it at the beginning. And not everyone's finished. Now it's thinking. Results are in. Everyone's finished now. Come on. Put them up there. Alright, let's go see what happened to bring out the caution. Yeah, see, there was going to be a whole lot of those. What? Alright, well. Lap car self-spun. Was he trying to get on pit road? I don't know what he was doing. And then 17, and then... What was the 9 doing there? Oh, all chrome. All chrome wiped out one of the leaders. And then I get past. He tries to get going, and here comes the 8, who, deer in the headlights, runs straight into him. There was many options there to get around that. We still got guys coming in hot into this. Alright, results should be up now. If they're not, then I'm going to be annoyed. Oh, come on, iRacing. There we go. Alright, so, up to a 496 safety rating, gained 24 I rating, up to a 3600, no incidents, and 2,214 strength of field. Bottom split has not finished, so they probably had more than 1 caution. And there you go. Not a whole lot of people finished. Only 12 people finished on the lead lap, but at least I feel like I was... Nah, I wasn't really at the tail end. I was just mid-pack, nothingness. I mean, closer to here than the back of the field, but... You know what? I'll take it. Starting 24th, but the winner started 25th, so... Yeah. Not very impressive. Only moving up to 7th when the guy that started 1 spot worse than me wins it. So, hope you enjoyed that. Thanks for watching.